Hello friends, my name is Anil Sharma. Hope you are doing good and you are preparing well for your exams also, whether it's a placement exam or whether it is a government exams. I hope your preparation is on the two at its peak. So you know that at this particular level, the scenario is now these days situation is like we need to solve the question within the shortest possible time. That means we are hardly having 30 seconds, 40 seconds or 60 seconds to solve the questions. Now, as I already told you again and again in all my videos that whatever the topic we are going to study, all these are the problem which we have already done during your school time. But the difference is over here we need to tackle the problem with a quickest possible approach. So that means tricks and quick. These two are the word which should be in your mind every time while you are solving the problem, whether I'm talking about a aptitude or whether I'm talking about a reasoning, or same goes with your verbal as well. So over here in the placement exams, as you know that maximum number of time you will going to see the problems related to all these topics, so you should be quick enough, and you know that that quickness will come with the practice. So over here let us discuss the problem on time and work. Now, while I'm discussing about time and work over here, like I'll going to in the previous section, just we have seen the detailed method how we are going to solve the problem by using the time and work logical we have logics we have seen over here. Just I'll going to tell you the quickest approach, that is the LCM method we are going to follow, which I told you that in the next section we will going to discuss the problem by using that method, right? So okay, let us start with the problem. As let's suppose your problem is uh, okay, let's take there is a person A, he will complete the work in 10 days. Person A will complete the work in 10 days. Another person, that is B, he'll going to complete the work in 15 days. My question is, if they are working together, in how many days they will going to complete the work? This is a simple question. I think hardly this will going to be asked in any of the exam. Now these days the scenario is the level of the problem is little bit complicated. We will also going to solve those type of problem, but let's start with the simple concept with this question itself. Now if I'm saying that A will complete the work in 10 days and B will going to complete the work in 15 days, by working together, in how many days they will going to complete the work? So over here what we have to do is all the time we have to take the LCM of the values that is given, that I will going to assume the total work. So 10 and 15, you know that LCM is 30. This 30 unit I'll going to assume that this is the work they you need to which they need to complete. So 30 unit is the work. Now you know that if A will going to take 10 days to complete this 30 unit of work, over here what I will do, I'll calculate 1 day work. In 1 day how much work he will complete? That is 3 unit. Why 3? Because 30 unit he will going to complete in 10 days. 30 unit, unitary method we are following, just 30 unit in 10 days. So in 1 day he will going to complete 30 by 30 by 10, that is 3 unit. Similarly, or we can say just every time this you have to keep in the numerator, this value you have kept in the numerator and you have to divide with the given value. So 30 by 10 answer is 3. 30 by 15 answer is 2 unit. Now if they are working together, that means 3 unit plus 2 unit, how many unit they will going to complete? 5 unit together they will going to complete. Now they will going to complete 5 unit. Now in order to complete 30 unit in 1 day, 5 unit, 30 units, 30 by 5, that is they will going to take 6 days. How 6 days? Again, just I am making this problem, uh, I'll try to make this problem, I'll try to clear this problem with the shortest possible way. From the next point of problem, we have to discuss the problem quickly. So okay, over here, so what is the approach is like 30 unit of work he will come in 1 day he will going to complete how much? 5 unit. 5 unit of work. So 1 unit he will going to complete in 1/5 of the day. So 30 unit he will going to complete in 30 by 5th of the day, that is 6 days. I told you this you have to keep all the time in the numerators, right? This is how we are going to solve the problem. Okay, next quickly, let's suppose problem is A will going to complete the work in 10 days. Quickly you have to answer, B will going to complete the work in 12 days. another person C will going to complete the work in 15 days. My question is, working together, in how many days they will going to complete the work? Now see, 10, 12 and 15, 10, 12 and 15. What is the LCM of 10, 12 and 15? The LCM is, here the LCM is 60. So 60 unit is the work which they have to do. Now A will complete how many units? 60 by 10. A will going to complete 6 unit. B will going to complete 60 by 12, that is 5 unit. How it is coming, I have explained in the previous problem. Over here I am approaching quickly. C will going to complete how much? 60 by 15, that is 4 unit. So over here 6 plus 5, 11 plus 4, 15 unit of work they will going to complete in one day. Overall they will going to take 60 by 15, that is 4 days. So I hope this problem is clear to you. Now over here, just let's suppose in the same problem, A will going to complete the work in 10 days, B will going to complete the work in 12 days. In how many days? Just reverse question I am asking. You know the answer already. Answer is 15. But how it is coming, that I'll going to explain you, right? So let's suppose they together they are going to complete the work in 4 days. This time this value is given. In how many days C alone will going to complete? Again, what we have to do, 10, 12 and 4. Again, what is the LCM? 60 unit is the work. 60 unit. Over here what I said, one day work we have to calculate. So 60 unit of work they have to complete in how many days? Sorry, A will complete in 10 days. In one day, 60 by 10, that is 6 unit this particular person will going to complete. B will going to complete 5 unit. Now with the help of C, they will going to complete 4 in 4 days they will going to complete. In one day, how many unit they will going to complete? 60 by 4, that is 15 unit. That means whatever the value is not given, like this value or either this value, see this value or either this value, this will always be in the numerator and this 60 will be always, sorry, this will be in the denominator, 60 will always be in the numerator. This is one of the approach. Another approach is unity method, as I told you. So over here, you know that they working together, they are completing 15 unit in one day. Out of 15 units, 6 plus 5, that is 11 unit. 11 unit of work is already completed by A and B. How much is left for C? 11 plus how much? 4 I need to do, so that it is 15. So 4 unit he will going to complete. Now 4 unit he will going to complete in one day. So I can say that 4 unit he will going to complete in one day. So 1 unit he will complete in 1/4 of the day. But question is 60 units. So 60 unit he will going to complete in 60 by 4 of the day, that is 15. So guys, over here answer is what? That is 15. This is how we are going to approach the problem, right? So sometime B's work is not given, sometime A's work is not given, but we have to solve the problem by following this particular approach. This is how we are going to solve the problem on time and work. Okay, let's say little bit change, or I can say another type of problem. Let's say type number 2 is, over here again I am discussing the problem as, let's say A will going to complete the work in 10 days, B will going to complete the work in 15 days, working alternatively. So this type what I am discussing, that is alternate work, right? Alternate work. So now when I am talking about alternate work, so over here 10 and 15, everything is same. LCM is what? 30 unit, right? In last time we have discussed. So 30 by 10, this is 3 unit of work this person has to complete. 30 by 15, 2 unit of work this person has to complete. Now overall by working together, this we have already discussed, that is why I am writing quickly. Overall they are doing 5 unit of work. But remember guys, this 5 unit of work they are going to complete in how many days? 2 days. Why 2 days this time? Because they are working alternatively. First day A will work, plus second day B will work, plus third day again A will work, like this. This is what is the meaning of alternate days. So that means in 2 days they will going to complete 5 unit of work. So in the next 2 days they will going to complete 5 more unit. Likewise we have to proceed. So how we are going to solve directly? In 2 days they will going to complete 5 unit. What I need to multiply in the 5 to get the answer? 6 I need to multiply. So this value I need to multiply both sides. Why I am doing this question is this. You know that total work is 30. So one day he will going to complete 5, 2 days 6. So I need to see the nearby multiple. If 30 is the exact multiple of this particular value, then that is well and good. Otherwise we have to see the nearby multiple, which I will going to tell you in the next problem, right? So over here, first of all, let's say 6 into 5, 30, 2 into 6. So in 12 days they will going to complete the whole work. Now second problem, little bit different. Second problem is A will complete in 10 days, B will complete in 12 days. Working together how many days? So 10 and 12, what is the LCM? LCM is 60 unit, 60 by 10. 6 unit A alone will complete 60 by 12. 5 unit B alone will complete. Now see, working together they are finishing 11 unit of work in 2 days. Why it is 2 days? Because I said this is alternate days work. Just be careful whenever I'm talking about alternate days, they are talking, I'm talking about one after the another. That means they are going to complete this unit of work in 11 days. Now scenario is over here, you can again ask me the question like whether A is finishing, or here the question comes whether A is starting first or B is starting, right? So first, whenever A will going to start, then I'll tell you. Second scenario is when B will going to start. In the previous, it hardly matter whether A will start or B will start, they will going to complete, either case they will going to complete the work in 12 days. But over here, whenever I am talking about A will start or B will start, first of all, when A will start, I said that I need to look for the first of all, it is given that 2 days 11 unit of work is done. Now this 60 is not the multiple of 11. 60 is not the multiple of 11. So what we have to do, I have to see the nearby multiple of 11, which is nearby 60. But at the same time, remember, work cannot be more than 60. So if I am talking about nearby multiple, that means either it is, if it is 60, well and good, otherwise it should be less than 60 only, less than the LCM only, if it is, if LCM is not the exact multiple. So over here, whenever I am talking A start, so in 2 days 11 unit of work is done, right? What should I multiply in the 11 to get this 60 or nearby 60? 22, second multiple 33, 44, fifth multiple is 55, 6 is 66, which is greater than 60. I cannot take that. That means I should multiply 5. Whatever the operation I am doing this side, same operation we have to do this side as well. So what is the answer? In 10 days they will going to complete 55 unit of work. I hope this is clear. Any doubt to anyone up to this, you can comment, right? So 10 days they will going to complete 55 work, right? After that, whose turn it is? Because they are working alternatively, so in 2 to interval AB, so 10 is even number, so AB they are completing. That means up to B it is finished, right? After that, it is the turn of A will complete 6 unit in one day. But how much work is left? Total work is 60, 55 already completed. How much is left? Only 5 unit is left. So only 5 unit is left. So what we can do, you know that A will complete 6 unit of work in one day. 1 unit of work he will going to complete in 1/6 of the day. But how much is left? 5 unit is left. 5 unit he will complete in 5/6 of the day. So 5 unit is left, 5/6 of the day is left. So next is in 5/6 part of the next day, again 5 unit of work is completed. So overall 10 is to 5/6 days, all the 60 unit is completed. So when A start, this is what is the answer we are getting. Again, when B start, up to this everything is same. In 2 days 11 unit of work is done. Multiple I need to check. So it is 55 unit, it is 10 days 55 unit is done. After that, how much is left? 5 unit is left. Whose turn it is? B's turn it is. Now B will complete 5 unit in one day, so he will take one complete day to complete those 5 units. Overall, in 11 days, all the work is completed. Just be careful, look at the problem again. If you have doubt, you can comment in the comment box. A complete, my answer is somewhat different. A start answer is somewhat different. B start answer is somewhat different. This is how we are going to handle the problem. This is what is the concept behind the alternate days work. So I hope you got this problem. So this is nothing, these are the simple problem, but the time and work problem consists of some higher level problem, which we will going to discuss in the next section. So up to this, just solve a basic simple problem. In the next class, I'll tell you when some person will going to leave, when some person will going to join, when we are dividing the wages, whenever we are providing some man day work. All those concepts we will look in the next class. Thank you.